may not necessarily be fans. You know what I'm saying? They present themselves as such, but they're not necessarily pro you or what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I just wouldn't want nothing to come back to my family because, you know, my mother's face is exposed on TV all the time. They know what she looked like. They know what type of person she is. And, you know, my kids, the same thing. Now, I kind of be wanting to separate, just have some sort of sacred tranquility in my life where, you know, when I ain't on that Busta Rhymes shit, I could go home and be my mother's child and be the regular father to my kids, and you know, everything in the house is some normal shit. You know, normalcy is important. You know what I'm saying? And balance is necessary. It has always contributed to me being able to maintain the groundedness that I've had despite the success and, you know, just the different things that you go through. You know, it's good and it's bad. You need to be able to go home and just have the regular life of your family support and their understanding and just, you know, that dialogue, that regular people dialogue that just helps remind you of the real people, real world, regular shit that is very important to have as just a foundation to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? And I think it'll be a frenzy if everybody in the crib was a celebrity and shit. You know what I mean? The wifey, the mother, your grandmother, the kids, my kids is like, you know, my kids are gonna need security going back and forth to school. If they on a reality show every day, my mother, you know what I'm saying? It just becomes too much. I mean, if I do it, you know what I'm saying, I would still have to figure out a way to expose people to my personal world without it being something that's primarily based on my personal world.
Like Reverend Ron or like Coolio's new joint.
Yeah, they
maybe something more on a professional
in their house
level.
all the time.
I couldn't have that. I'll be cooking a booger or something, have somebody looking at it. I can't play that shit. You know, I don't need some camera all on my ass and shit walking around with
I feel you. It's always a good idea to keep business away from personal.
Yeah.
One last question. Your hair. Don't get me wrong, I like it short, but are you planning on growing it back?
That's not in my immediate plans, but I might. I never said that I wouldn't do it again. I just I like how my head feel without.
the day you
I love
cut
it short.
The day you cut it, was it crazy?
I cried.
He
really got his hair.
Yeah, I was needing to shed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The longer the hair gets, the heavier it gets.
I feel you.
It must have felt crazy when you shaved. I mean.
But then your Jamaican side that kept it.
It was more of. I just felt like after a while I wasn't keeping the hair for me. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing so many people be like, you know, your hair is a part of what makes you who you are. And I was just like, that's not true though.
What's
you know
your
what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is who he is because of who Busta Rhymes is. You know, the hair is a characteristic, but it's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, at one point in time, you know, it was me, like I vowed to never cut my hair because I was living up the Rasta culture, but at the same time, you know, my hair just wasn't maintaining itself. I wasn't maintaining my hair as healthy as I was initially because it was just a lot of personal aggravations and stripes that was going on, and I just felt like when I had finally got past them, I needed to shed because the hair was being grown during the time that a lot of the bullshit was happening. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what, now that I got past it and I came out victorious in a lot of these situations, let me shed it and start fresh. And I would grow it back when the time was right. And I didn't start growing it back initially because after I cut it, a lot of drama started to transpire with the arrests and, you know, just crazy shit. And I'm pretty sure y'all seen all the legal troubles I was going through.
I thought TMZ was like your show for a minute there, but you should have some stock in that joint.
Yeah, so, you know, I was like, you know, I don't want to regrow it while I'm going through more grief. Let me get past the new bullshit, and when there's a nice run of peaceful stable, successful times, then I'm gonna grow it back, because you carrying that aura and that energy with you in your head. And I definitely felt like, you know, I needed to make sure that I've done it, if I did it again, at the right time.
Yeah.
Dude, I really appreciate you for going on and giving us all the inside scoop. You did a real nice piece on you. I'll make sure I drop you off some magazines.
That's
you can hit it on the bus.
Cover.
Okay.
Giant.
Appreciate it.
Johnny was your last one.